on again, Nerd Paraders? Thank you guys so much for coming back to hang out with us today. We're playing a little ARK Future Evolved, hanging out here at Blitzfire 911. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on?
Not much. I appreciate you tickling my beehole there. That was awful kind of you. We're changing up our pace here a little bit, guys. We have sort of a farmy time / vlog-a-sode coming at you guys today. We're going to be talking about a lot of things that have to do with not only me, but the Nerd Parade channel, the ARK servers, just everything in general. Things that have been sitting on my chest that I want to get off of my chest. And I want to share it with you guys today and bring you in a little bit closer to what's going on with me, my personal life. Just invite you into all that is Nick and Nerd Parade, as well as all that is Blitzers. Because that's who I am. I am Nick. This is Nerd Parade, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming and hanging with us today in this vlog-a-sode style episode of ARK and Ball Z, where we go out, we try to get a couple of things done, but mostly it's going to be secrets revealed parade. And I also need to issue an apology. First and foremost, I've wanted to kind of say this. I've been trying to think about how I could do it, but I've been wanting to say this for a couple of weeks now, and my most sincerest apologies to you guys, to you Nerd Paraders out there. I am sorry. I haven't been doing that great of a job in the videos lately. I don't like what they've kind of become, mostly the ARK videos. I don't like what they've kind of turned into. We've met with a decent amount of like failed seasons lately, and all in all, I feel like the videos themselves have kind of gone a little downhill. They used to be much funnier. I mean, right, correct me if I'm wrong, Blitz, but I think it's kind of the general consensus.
Yeah, I think so.
They've gone a little bit downhill. They haven't been as funny as they have been, and most of it has started to rear its head, in my opinion, right around the time that Game of Obelisks started. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about not only the last season of Game of Obelisks, Season 2 of Game of Obelisks, which was about a month ago. If you're watching this in the future, that was around October, the 1st of October of 2017. The reason why I think a lot of these things started to fail had to do a lot with what was going on with me in my personal life. And that, a lot of that stems from, I think, a situation I was having at work. I mean, we'll talk a little about that today. And I haven't told anybody what I actually do for a living, but we may get into that a little bit later. But as for right now, we're going to talk a little bit about what had happened to me. Now, I was working the day shift. I was coming in very early in the morning and getting off around 3:30 in the afternoon, and that left me the entire evening to record. And that's what I was doing for practically the entire 2 years that I've been on YouTube, been making videos. Something happened in October where I was forced to go to another shift. Now, the shift that I'm currently on at this time, and the shift that I got put on was the afternoon shift, meaning that I would go into work at 3 o'clock and not get off till 11:30. That is kind of a long day there. And then once I get home, Blitz and I are trying to record whatever we can on ARK between the hours of like 11:30 and 2 a.m. And honestly, by that point, I'm kind of fried. I see, when I'm watching the videos back and I see myself, I'm like disappointed. I'm like, oh, that was a perfect opportunity for a joke and I completely missed it. Like, it was just becoming rough for me to do that. And I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to blame it on the shift change. I'm trying to explain to you why things are kind of the way that they are right now. I'm still currently on this shift, but as many of you guys out there may know, I am in the process of transitioning into full-time YouTuber, which is absolutely fantastic. So awesome. I'm chasing down this Parasaur just for munches. But I'm in the process of doing that. At this current time of recording, I have 2 days left. 2 days left of my job before I transition into full-time YouTuber. It's very exciting, but it also means for 2 more days I'm going to be kind of fried and burnt out, where we're recording at almost 1 a.m. currently at the time of us recording this. Anyway, I'm getting rather wordy. I apologize for that. I always tend to get a little wordy when I'm explaining things. This problem started affecting the ARK servers. This problem, meaning the shift change at work, started to affect the ARK servers around the time we launched Season 2 of Game of Obelisks. I wasn't really around when the majority of the players were online. and those players being part of the Nerd Parade tribe or anything, I wasn't really around. So managing the server and doing things of that nature kind of started to fall by the wayside. It's and that's totally on me. It's totally my fault, and that's another thing that I want to apologize for, because I feel like that season could have been a lot better had I had the chance to put more into it. Does that make sense, Blitz? Tell me if I'm not making sense. I need you to be my
That
like
makes sense.
I need you to be my guiding focus here, because you know me. I'm squirrely. I go all over the place, but
Oh yeah.
I feel like that could have been a much better season had I had the chance to dedicate a little bit more of myself into it. I kind of stepped back. I was leaving a lot to the Nerd Parade community leaders that hang out in the Discord and really help me manage the Discord and the servers, but I wasn't really there to address concerns or anything like that. So I feel like the Game of Obelisk server suffered from that and met a premature end. I mean, we got a decent amount of content out of it, but it met kind of a premature end due to that. And I want to apologize to you guys that really enjoyed Game of Obelisk, that really enjoyed the idea, that liked the primitive type of PvP and battles. It definitely didn't live up to its full potential, and I feel like it was mostly my fault. The majority of that was my fault, because I let you guys down. I failed you by not being able to really give it my all. And the same thing with the recording. Now, the recording through the last month, more specifically the ARK videos, because ARK is kind of starting to get that point where it's a little stale with us. We've been playing it for so long, and we get... I'm saying we, like I'm speaking for you, Blitz, I'm sorry, but I get bored.
I'm right there. That's actually why I originally started modding, is because I was tired of playing.
Yeah. And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that, because that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I get bored doing the same thing over and over again. So this gave birth to the idea of Future Evolved and Game of Obelisk. Like, what can we do to breathe some life back into ARK Forest to make it more interesting? So we started coming up with these themed ideas. And these themed ideas are definitely not for everyone. A lot of you guys out there definitely appreciate the standard vanilla, game that is ARK, and there's nothing wrong with that. But after so long, after so many thousands of hours of playing it, I have started to get a little bored. I'm really looking forward to Aberration when that comes out. That's going to bring so much back. But as of right now, ARK is just not something that I just am like, oh yeah, let's go home and play ARK. I'm not like that anymore. But we're doing the 7 Days to Die series, and I get excited for that. So I feel like those videos are coming out very, very well. But when it comes... Yeah, I really agree. I'm really enjoying the 7 Days to Die series, and I feel like that is reflected in the videos. But me starting to get a little burnt out with the ARK series, Series EZ's multiple, it's feeling dry, and the videos are reflecting that. I mean, I feel like it's very transparent that I'm kind of like, oh, okay, let's just come in here and churn out a video, and I don't want it to ever be like that. The fact that I have kind of accidentally let it get to that is a big no-no for me. Another thing that I need to apologize to you guys for, I have let myself down because I never wanted it to get to that stage. The channel has become more of... I don't want to say it's an ARK channel, because it's definitely not, and it never will be. Nerd Parade will always be a gaming channel, but there are a lot of ARK videos on there, simply because that seems to be the most popular game at the time and the game that you guys want to see. I'm stepping back from that. I'm stepping completely back from that, and I'm going to be a lot more true to myself from now on and play not only what I want to play, but things that I'm going to have fun playing. If that means it's ARK, if that means it's 7 Days to Die, if that means it's several games that I have on my backlog that I'm kind of saving for when I hit the full-time status, 2 days, that I really want to start streaming. So, I mean, I need to stay... Oh, God, this is tons of element, by the way, buddy. I need to stay more true to myself, and by not doing so, I've let a lot of you guys down out there, and I really want to apologize for that, too. So there's a lot of apologies coming your way, and I want you guys to know why I'm apologizing. It's because biggest reason is I feel like I have not been doing my best, or I've been doing subpar in the video realm, specifically with ARK, due to just kind of my mindset with it, and I'm wanting to get out of that mindset. we're going I'm having a lot of fun with the Mercenaries idea, where we make episodic style videos, like we come in and play with fans. That's a really, really neat idea, and we can continue to play with fans on the vanilla style settings. I like that. I like that idea. I feel like vanilla style settings doesn't force anybody to have to adhere to a theme, like what we're doing now. Oh, level 10, we're gonna kill that fairy. Like what we're doing now with Future Evolved, like what we did with Game of Obelisk. We're forcing you guys to participate in a theme that you may not be into. You may or may not be into. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, Future Evolved and Game of Obelisk might not be for everybody, but if you like ARK for its vanilla gameplay, then Mercenaries would be the season for you. It's enjoyable, and I get the chance to play with a lot of you guys out there. That's the main motivation behind that. We don't want an exclusive like Nerd Parade tribe hosting these ARK servers, and having these ARK servers has always and will always continue to be about playing with the fans and the subs. That's what originally started the whole idea, and I don't want it to drift too far away from that. So that's what Mercenaries is supposed to be. We come, we play with you guys, we join your tribe, we play with you for a little bit, do some stuff that you want to do, and then we move on to the next tribe and rinse and repeat. You can recruit us or hire us, whatever word you want to use. We're not actually charging anybody anything. But whatever words you want to use, just come, have fun, and play and enjoy the game. That's what we want it to be. I like the idea behind Future Evolved because I want to build some crazy cool tech stuff. Tech is a very hard tier to get to in vanilla settings, so that's why we designed the Future Evolved style, so we could do some cool stuff that we thought would be nice with the dinos, and then build some crazy cool tech bases. That was what lit the fire that birthed. That's a weird way to phrase that, but that's what started the fire that caused the creation of Future Evolved between Blitz and myself. It's basically our little brainchild baby, and it was for the passion of, hey, we want to play with the tech building and we want to play with the teleporters and the cloning chambers, but we don't want to have to grind our butts off to get to it by killing bosses over and over again. What if we made it like an open world, like a progression system? And boom, the idea of Future Evolved was born. So, long story short, long-winded Nicholas, summing up, we're going to be finishing off the season that is Future Evolved, but I don't know if we're going to be revisiting any more of the themed style ARK gameplay. I feel like it's dividing the community a little. The Nerd Parade, I like to look at Nerd Parade as a gaming community, because ARK probably won't be relevant forever, but us together as a community, we can always progress into other games together and have a lot of fun. So I try to look at Nerd Parade as a gaming community, and that's the way I'm always going to continue to look at it. While ARK is fun and enjoyable now, eventually it's going to run its course, and then we can move on to whatever together, and that's what I would like to see happen with not only the channel, but the gaming community that is Nerd Parade. Anyway, sorry, I kind of lost my mind there. I was like, where am I going with this? Anyway, so I feel like forcing people into themes, i.e. Future Evolved, i.e. Game of Obelisk, kind of divides the community in and of itself, and I don't want that to really happen. I want the community to be strong together and enjoy playing any type of game together. So I'm thinking that the themed idea might not be revisited with us doing this. I mean, we're still going to have the mod carrying around. We might do private playthroughs, like Blitz and I might do a private playthrough again if we update Future Evolved anymore, but doing like a public server for like the Nerd Paraders, I feel like it divides the community too much, and I don't know if we should continue that idea. It's still up for debate, but this is my current stance on things now, and I want you guys to have fun first and foremost, but this also segues me into another point. Another reason why I feel like the videos lately themselves have become something that I'm not super proud of, and I can't like put my seal of Nick approval on them. I feel like I'm looking at comments and I'm trying to create a video or an ARK video. It's very specifically to ARK. I'm trying to create something that you guys out there, like, I'm trying to find what you want and give it to you, and I'm not necessarily really playing the game that much for myself anymore for enjoyment, because we've been playing it so much. That's a mess up on my part. I should never do that. Not to say that your guys' ideas are bad or anything like that. Your guys' ideas are great and your feedback is absolutely fantastic. But the minute I try to start steering the videos into a direction where I'm looking to please everyone out there except for and I'm not enjoying it myself, that is a recipe for a very bad video. That is a recipe for a not fun video. That is a recipe for just not enjoyable content. And I've noticed, it's taken me a little while to notice, but over the course of the past month, I've noticed that I've started to do certain things like that. I'm picking up on that, and that is going to be coming to a screeching halt. So I'm very, 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 very sorry for doing that. I feel like I've really let you guys down, and that is not going to be happening anymore. I'm going to be going back to playing not only ARK, but whatever I happen to be playing for my enjoyment. What I like to do first and foremost, because that is what makes good videos. If I'm not having fun, for sure you guys aren't. If I'm bored, for sure you guys are bored. I just tried to murder poop. I'm betraying you guys kind of by betraying myself, and I'm sorry for that. That will not be happening anymore. So please, if you can find it in your heart to forgive me for that, I'm very sorry. It took me a little bit longer to realize that I'm doing this than I would like to admit. However, YouTube and being a content creator is still very new to me. I don't really know what I'm doing 99.9% of the time. I just kind of wing it. I'm like, okay, let's hop on, let's record some stuff, let's have some fun, and wiggle some fingers and make some jokes, and I will always prioritize humor and funny over skill. And that will be with any game, because I like to play games to have fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. I always say that, but I truly mean it. If you're not having fun with what you do, you're doing it wrong. So my new nerd promise to you guys is that I'm going to be enjoying what I do. I'm very, very much looking forward to Aberration when that comes out. That is going to breathe so much life back into ARK for me. I'm going to continue to play Future Evolved with Blitz. We're going to continue to play this together, but I'm going to steer it back to what I enjoy doing, and that's just playing the game, having some fun, not really worrying about what transpires or what happens in the game. Just go back to enjoying myself, making the goofy jokes, and just being myself, and having a good time. Having a good time. And I'm really sorry that I got a little derailed. In 2 days, everything should probably be back to, dare I say, Old Nerd Parade? Dare I say it, Blitz? Old Parade. I'm getting Old Parade. I'm getting... I haven't done the grandpa voice in a long time. But when I was your age, Nerd Parade videos used to be funny, damn it. And I want
to walk up the hill in snow.
We would walk up the hill in the snow barefoot both ways to watch a Nerd Parade video, and damn it, it was funny. He used to soak with Quetzals, and then Wild Card patched it, and that was the glory days, I tell ya. That was the glory days. We had a lot of fun back in the day doing some of the raidy stuff. A lot of those metas have been fixed, and we don't want to take too much away from that. We want to play the game outside of a few quality of life mods, and I mean, not including Future Evolved, but we want to play the game more or less as how it was intended. We want to raid how it was intended, and we don't want to take that away from Wildcard. I think they're doing a great job with the game. I always have thought that. So we just kind of want to enjoy ARK the way it was meant to be, and we want our videos to be universal. We don't want to make videos for a raiding style that is only relevant on a Nerd Parade server. Like, okay, you did a really cool raid, Nick, but I play official, and that wouldn't work in 1,000 years. We want to stay on top of the raiding metas and the game metas in general. And I feel like by creating our own, bringing that back, bringing back Quetzal soaking and force feeding and all that stuff, which has been suggested, bringing back C4 turtle bombs and all that stuff that's been patched out, Tyranna bombs. Holy crap, we had some fun with Tyranna bombs. If we bring that stuff back, it completely isolates Xbox players. We don't want to isolate Xbox players. We want our content to be relevant to everyone. We don't want to isolate
PS4.
Yeah, PS4 players. Sorry, PS4 players, I forgot about you. We don't want to isolate official players. We don't want to isolate people on other servers that don't have to be Nerd Parade servers. I'm getting a little off topic onto this. I'm tending to ramble, but these are all thoughts that have been bonking around in my head for the better course of a month, and like I said earlier in the episode, we want to get this. I want to get this stuff off my chest. I want to clear the air with you guys. This is real parade today. I want you guys to get to know me more so than you already do. Each and every one of you guys out there watching right now, you are Nerd Parade, and without you, I would be nowhere. Without you, in 2 days, I couldn't transition into making this my absolute dream job, making this dream job into a reality for me. So, if you guys don't feel like you know me, or don't feel like you understand me, that would be a problem. So this is the purpose of this episode today, and we're also going to reveal quite a bit of information about me that has really been requested. One of the number one things that I have gotten over and over and over again is, what do you do for a living? And I'm actually going to tell you guys legit. We're not going to make jokes about it. I'm actually going to tell you guys, for the last 11 years of my life, I have, it's kind of crazy. You ready for this? I'm really overselling it. For the last 11 years of my life, I have worked in law enforcement. I put some tape over my badge. I will not be revealing what agency that I have worked for. I won't be talking anything about it. I will not be, keeping that part separate, but that is what I have done for the last 11 years of my life, and I am now finally able to pursue a dream come true. Something that if I could have gone back and told 15-year-old Nick that I could play video games and record them on YouTube full time and make content for you guys, I would have been like before somebody does something with Photoshop to my face like that, by the way, but I would have exploded in or around my pantaloons area. For sure. For sure. Like, the dream job, dream come true. Like, could you... I can't even imagine. Like, right now, it doesn't even seem realistic to me. I look over, and I have the play button... my camera potatoed out, but I have the play button on my wall kind of propped up right now because I'm still not quite in my actual recording facility yet. It seems so unreal to me. It seems so beyond unreal, but... that is what I have done for the last 11 years of my life. I've been bumped from the day shift to the afternoon shift, which has caused, over the last month or so, some difficulty in recording, difficulty in server management, and I feel like it's also caused a little bit of strife within the Nerd Parade community, and I don't want that to be a thing. I want you guys to enjoy watching Nerd Parade videos again. It's suffered for way too long. I haven't necessarily been myself in recording for way too long, and that is all changing today. I'm making my promise to you guys. This is what is to come. This is what's going to be happening now with the channel, with me. Look forward to more streaming, because I'm now that I'm able to go into full time, I'm going to be going into more streaming. You may have noticed that we're doing 2 uploads a day. We're playing some ARK. We're playing 7 Days to Die. I'm going to continue to try to hold to that schedule. It may not always be ARK and 7 Days to Die, but I'm going to continue to try to hold to the 2 videos per day schedule, and I'm going to try to increase my humor a little bit. I'm usually very tired around this time. Like, as of right now, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm sorry, 2 o'clock in the morning, and where I'm at, and I am freaking tired. I'm tired, so I'm not very funny. I've spotted this gorgeous thorny dragon. It is level 70, and it's getting tamed. So we're going to do that. I've done basically 0 ARK playing. It's been all talky time, and no actual gameplay. But
Have you seen this hill over here I've terraformed?
I haven't really been paying too much attention, buddy. I'm sorry, I'm doing bad. I've just been so... Oh, hey, is that you? Yes, it is you. I've been so focused on, like, trying to get this message out because... honestly, I feel like a weight has been slightly lifted off my shoulders. I want to... oh, he's out. He's down. Nice. I want to bring you guys into like... you guys are all... I consider all of you guys part of, like, my nerd family. And I want to be closer to you as a nerd family. And that is the purpose of this video today. I feel like physically lighter. This is great. I feel closer to you guys. I hope you guys feel closer to me. I'm glad we got a thorny dragon. We can use this dude as, like, a makeshift beaver. And he's a glorious color.
What's in the Theres, you know.
Oh, we got stuff in the Theres. You got meats in them. Prime. Ooh, primes. They are meat eaters, right? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Boom. Now we're having some fun. Oh, it's starting already. The fun's already happened. But I hope you guys liked this, like, vlogisode. Even not necessarily for, like, what we happen to do in the game today, but for the message that I've sent out to you guys. The big secret revealed what I have actually done for a living for the last 11 years of my life, what I am looking forward to in the future, and I hope sincerely that you can accept my apology, and my promise to you is that I will do better. I won't let this continue to happen again. I'm not going to let myself become complacent with ARK or whatever it is that I'm playing. I'm going to go back to enjoying myself and making fun and creative, creative? Is creative the right word? Fun and hopefully funny, because humor is always going to be my number one. Fun and funny content for you guys to enjoy. What do you think, Blitzers? Did I about cover anything? Do you have any questions that you think the guys out there might want answers to?
I think you got it all.
Like maybe my shoe size or my favorite color or anything like that? You think we're good here?
I think we're good.
I think we're
we
good.
Know your favorite color?
My favorite color is Nerd Parade colors. If you didn't know that, it feels bad. But at this point, if you don't know my favorite color, we're doing bad. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode for what it was, and for what Nerd Parade is, and will continue to be, and hopefully evolve into the future. An awesome gaming community, an awesome group of people, you guys out there, and some fun, enjoyable, funny videos. I hope this wasn't too dramatic for you guys, but I have wanted to for a little while, and I am glad that I finally have been able to open up my heart and my soul to you guys so that you could get to know me a little bit better. But I want to thank you so much for watching and sticking through with this episode, with this farming/vlogisode. I feel so much closer to you already, guys. Please remember to smash the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Give me some feedback. Let me know your comments. Comment extravaganza. Any questions you may have, anything that you might want to know, or just your general feels. It's been feels parade. It's been real parade today, and show me that love in the comments below, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. We're gonna get this thorny dags back to the base, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Hope you guys feel a little bit closer to Nerd Parade now.